what's done is done. It's time to look forward.
What are you doing that would get you in trouble?
Maybe, but maybe not.
Some illegal activity.
Your notebook from the other
Stop
timeline.
doing cocaine.
Not this foolishness
Sorry.
You can use it to repair the time
It's
machine and
because
fix
you're
all
such
this
a
so it
big
never
influence.
happened. Everyone could be back the way they're supposed to be. You, Edna, Jennifer,
Well, you're an
my
adult.
parents.
Don't let me influence you,
God
child.
once told me if you put your mind to it, you could accomplish anything.
Fucking
The younger or the
26-year-old.
better. Shh.
is. There's a lot of empty paper.
36.
The only
But
one you
thank
need
you
is
for like
right
taking
here.
10 years off my age.
Guys, I'm joking. She's like 16.
No, try 12. I'm just so highly educated. I am
19.
100% sure that you are bewildered by this statement, and come here. Okay,
Martin, this.
I'm just kidding. I left my pizza in the microwave.
Have all
I'll be
the
back.
time in the world. Ha-ha!
Doc,
Martin, we must get started at once. Come on.
will you bring Einie along?
Oh, yes, of course. You know, I used to love dogs before Edna came along.
You don't say.
I'll go ahead and start preparing a lab. Edna will be furious, but who cares?
Hey
We got a
guys,
time machine to fix.
when I change the chat mixer, my headphone mixer to be more favorable towards party chat, does it switch for y'all?
I don't smoke, and I should really go get Einstein. In another timeline, all these pinball parts would probably be in Libya by now. Whoa. There is a serious lack of privacy in this town. I wonder how many times Biff's parked under manure in this timeline. Beer.
Guys, if y'all aren't
Maybe I
familiar with it,
could- Nah. Doc will
in
need
this,
a clear head
in the
to get
movie
this new
series,
time
he always
machine.
ended up getting a 10 in the shit.
X-ray
Literally.
specs, joy buzzers, trick gum, classic. Why would anyone ban these? Wow, it still works. Beatles, Stones, Phil Collins, Edna took all the good stuff. Hey, maybe I'll grab a couple for the road after I get Einstein.
Okay, get Einstein and try to grab him.
Don't worry, boy. I'll get you out of here in no time. What is it, Einie?
McFly.
Hey, Biff. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Better than I've been in a long time.
Sounds too quiet.
Pizza's been acquired.
You know?
So you remember...
That witch making me do
Oh,
stuff?
shit.
Yeah, she'll get what's coming to her. No one tells Biff Tannen what to do.
Fucking hell.
No one.
Hey, I'm the guy who snapped you out of it.
Really? Because all I remember is a punk kid who thought it'd be funny to make me jump down a hole.
Ah.
Is that supposed to scare me or something?
Down, Biff. Stay. All right.
So how was your day?
McFly?
Oh, crap.
All right, McFly. Time to race the music.
Face. It's face the music, you idiot. I hope I don't run out of rock.
Oh, what the hell?
Tiny, sick him.
Whoa! Oof.
Place your bets.
What the?
Damn.
Let's get out of here, Einie. why I took so long. Biff came around and jumped me. I totally laid him out with the old ruler.
Martin McFly.
Edna?
It's almost impressive how many years of work and planning you nearly ruined in just a few short hours.
Where's Doc?
Oh, Doc. My husband is in a better place.
Better place.
Stupid
What
cunt.
have you done to him?
Relax, Martin. We've got everything under control.
No! No! Doc!
Yeah, this one doesn't really have multiple endings like all the other Telltale games.
Here's the real story. I'm a...
Ah.
Hey Odie, where's boyfriend guy at?
He's hanging out with his friends. I mean, I literally just came home because I was hanging out with him.
Oh, did you send him the Pokemon grinder thingy?
The what?
The link I sent you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did.
It's a really cool spice grinder, you could say. Well, it is a spice grinder, but he's not going to be using it for spices, is he?
what?
Yeah, he's gonna spice his
Where am
day
I?
up. I don't know. Unless I actually get him when he actually uses
Citizen
it for
Plus.
spices.
I'll be trying out a new recipe tomorrow for an omelet.
Someone's locked up all my stuff.
Kind of omelet.
I never get that combination on my own.
Well, it's just a different way of making it, I guess. I'm gonna be using I'm gonna be separating the egg whites and the yolks, turning the egg whites into a meringue, using heavy whipping cream and the egg yolks, and putting it back in it to make it like a fluffier type of omelet.
Boy is prepped for his Citizen Plus treatment
Oh, wow.
by the time I finish with my
Nice.
husband.
How is Citizen Brown?
I'm afraid it's worse than we imagined. He's gone completely antisocial.
Darn.
We're using every tool at our disposal to snap him out of it. But I fear that nothing short of a complete personality rebuild will bring our leader back to us.
And it's all McFly's fault.
Unbelievable, isn't it? One teenage hooligan has brought Hill Valley to the brink of ruin. Ah, well. Let me know when he's ready. I'll be tending to Citizen Brown.
I gotta get out of here and rescue Doc.
Let's see. What's there to look at?
Jen? Hey, Jennifer! Gotta get her attention.
Oh shit, I don't have anything in my
That's not
inventory.
very relaxing.
Martin?
Ah, Dad, is that you?
Who else would it be?
Where are you?
Back in the garage. What are you doing in the Citizen Plus ward?
Edna threw me in here.
She can't do that to my son. How can I help?
Could you let me talk to Jennifer?
Jennifer Parker?
Yeah, she's in the room next door.
Let's see, that'd be waiting room beta. Got it.
You're all patched in, son. Jennifer.
Martin, is that you? Where are you?
I'm over here, in the camera.
Oh, Martin, aren't you in enough trouble already?
Trouble? Jen, what are you talking about?
You know, with all the
I'll be back.
drinking and the PDAs.
Jennifer, what's wrong with you? You sound strange.
I used to be strange, Martin. But thanks to my first Citizen Plus treatment, I'm well on my way to becoming an average, well-adjusted teenager.
Citizen Plus.
Why would
Oh,
someone
no.
be?
Jen,
Why would someone
me
want to
too.
be average?
So, what was your Citizen Plus treatment like anyway?
Well, that's weird. I don't really remember. Must be a side effect of the treatments.
Jen, snap out of it. This isn't the real you. I mean, it's kind of like the real you, but not like the real you in this timeline.
Wow, that's...
I know, it sounds crazy.
I'd never call you crazy, Martin. You're just sick. I should know I used to be sick too. But now I never want to spray
Odie,
like
you
into
should
listen
watch
to
The
rock music
Magicians.
ever again.
Hey, do you know what time it is?
No.
Didn't they give you some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that brainwashing?
The Citizen Plus watch? I won't get one of those for another 5 or 6 treatments.
Rats. How'd you wind up in the Citizen Plus program anyway?
My dad signed me up, and it's a good thing too. I was completely out of control.
I kind of liked it. Jen, this whole Citizen Plus thing is a scam. Edna's using it to take control of everyone in Hill Valley, including her husband.
You know, Citizen Edna told me you were having paranoid delusions, but I had no idea.
Why's your door open?
Now that I'm finished with my Citizen Plus treatment, I'm free to go whenever I want. I'm just waiting for the nice guard to escort me out.
Hey, on your way out, do you think you can help me break out of here?
Oh, I couldn't do that, Martin. It's against the rules.
Okay, forget breaking out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of lonely in here.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Why not?
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
Could you hang around for a few minutes? It's nice to have someone to talk to.
I'll be here until the guard comes for me. Then I'll really have to tell him about how you're hijacking the cameras.
Oh, come on, don't be a narc.
I'm not a narc. I'm a good citizen.
So I was a narc.
You know what?
How can I
You know
help,
what's
son?
funny?
What?
That I had to get into my window today when I got home because my mom wouldn't open the door.
My older brother does it all the time.
And it's like I was kind of awkwardly stupidly getting in, trying to crawl inside through the window.
Hey, Odie.
Hmm.
Who are the world's fastest readers?
Me.
No, not 11 victims. They went through 87 stories in 12 seconds.
That I'm not happy that you're here, but why are you here?
For your mother.
Mom?
After you left, she and I had a big old fight, and,
Yeah.
well, she
And I
went and
almost
signed
got
herself
caught.
up for a full battery of Citizen Plus treatments.
Didn't you tell her about Biff?
I tried. You know your mother. Once
I
she
was
puts her
trying
mind
so
to
hard
something,
not to
she's a
make
regular
contact
force
with
of
her.
nature.
I figure that if I can just find her, maybe I can talk her out of this foolishness.
What's the difference between a Jew and Harry Potter?
I don't know.
Harry Potter made it out of the chamber alive.
Ah, that's funny.
Anything about cracking combination locks?
Sorry, son. I'm more of a peeping Tom than a safecracker.
Dad, I know this is a lot to accept, but I've got to rescue Citizen Brown so that we can go back in time and stop him from ever marrying Edna in the first place.
You're right, son. That is a lot to accept. So let's forget you ever said it. Just concentrate on getting you out of there.
Yeah, maybe that's for the best.
What's the worst thing about breaking up with a Japanese girl? You have to drop the bomb twice before she gets the message. Dark jokes are like kids with cancer. They never get old.
So, have you found Mom yet?
Not yet.
You wouldn't believe how many cameras they've got around here.
What's the difference between an onion and a hooker?
What?
You got any advice for?
I don't cry when I'm cutting up a hooker.
Working on Jennifer. She may be acting strange, but that girl's crazy about you.
What's worse than 10 babies in a bucket?
10 babies in a bucket?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
1 baby in 10 buckets.
It's nice that you're concerned about Mom, but
Wow.
couldn't you come down here yourself?
Oh, I could do that.
What's the difference between Usain Bolt and Adolf Hitler?
No,
Yeah?
I think it's better for everyone if I stay here
Wait,
in my
what?
garage with my
What's the difference
television,
between Usain Bolt
cameras.
and Adolf Hitler?
I don't know.
Usain Bolt can finish a race.
Dad, those Citizen Plus watches are gonna turn everyone in Hill Valley into robots, starting with Citizen Brown.
I always suspected digital watches were evil.
It's not the watches, Dad, it's Edna. She's completely lost it.
Citizen Edna's crazy? Oh, that's not good. Although it would explain a lot.
Can I talk to Jennifer again?
Sure thing, son.
Jennifer?
What is it, Martin?
Don't go yet, Jen.
I wouldn't dream of it. It'd be against the rules.
Rules are like condoms. They're meant to be broken. I'm joking.
Hello?
What?
Can I go visit Jennifer Parker? She's right next door.
Citizen Plus patients are not allowed to fraternize. It contaminates the treatments.
Why's all my stuff locked in a cage?
In order to ensure that Citizen Plus patients don't injure themselves, their belongings are placed in a locked box until the completion of their Citizen Plus treatment.
Injure themselves?
It's a very intensive process. Some people can't handle it.
Oh, I just noticed. Oh, Ascension, I'm playing this mostly because I wasn't able to finish it on PS3.
Hey, did you get me a burger or something? The only food I've had today is a tofu dog.
Regrettably, sir, the rigors of the Citizen Plus treatment require you to begin the process with an empty stomach.
Can I take a look at my stuff for a second?
Why?
I want to make sure my guitar neck isn't getting bent.
What?
Come on, man. My parents spent a fortune on that thing.
Fine. Back away from the door, sir. There. How's the guitar?
I guess it's okay.
Good.
You could trick the guy into revealing the combination of the lock. Oh. I should have just asked that in the first place.
How can I help, son?
I tried to peek over the guard's shoulder to get the combination, but he's too tall.
Over his shoulder? Hold on.
What?
I may have it on tape.
Zoom, enhance. Zoom, enhance.
Ha! What?
The camera was high enough to see over his shoulder.
Nice work, Dad.
The combination is 2 left, 8 right, 18 left, 32 right.
All right.
Hey, your guitar! I'm sorry I tried to throw it out.
Yeah, the guitar's pretty cool, but this is what I care about.
No fair making your dad all misty, son.
Hello?
What now?
Can I take another look at my stuff?
No.
Get me out of here.
Sorry, sir, but Citizen Plus patients aren't allowed to exit their waiting rooms until the Citizen Plus treatment chamber has been suitably prepped for their procedure.
I'm gonna try to break out the window.
Whoa.
I can't plug my guitar into that. Okay, Jen, here's a little something I think you're gonna like. At least, I hope you still do.
Martin?
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Martin? What are you
What's going on here?
I have no idea, sir. I was minding my own business, and all of a sudden a horrible noise started coming out of that camera.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah, well, neither is this. No one scrambles my brain. You hear me? No one. I'm Jennifer Parker, rock and roller.
Jen?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, Jen.
No time for small talk, McFly. We need to get you disguised so we can walk out of here. Calvin Klein underwear? Really?
There. How do I look?
Little short for a stormtrooper, but it'll have to do. Come on! Okay, Hotshot, what's next?
Now we rescue Citizen Brown, get the hell out of here, and get things back to the way they're supposed to be.
Whatever, just as long as I get to break some stuff. I've got a lot of pent-up hostility right now, you know?
Miss Parker,
What the?
Yeah.
I'm here to escort you to the lobby. Your father's waiting for you.
Can he wait? I was hoping that this attractive young man could take me on a tour of the facilities.
I'm afraid I really must insist, miss.
Relax, Jennifer. I've got everything under control.
Really?
Really.
Okay then. But first...
What was that for?
For saving me, dummy. Let's go, officer.
You know, I'm probably
Hey,
gonna have
Colin.
to write you up for a PDA violation.
Look at that one thing that you just mentioned, and then look at it now.
Looks like a giant air freshener. Weird.
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No.
Hey.
Shh. Busy.
That's broken. I guess Jen did that so the guard won't be able to call for help.
Hey, get me out of here.
Sorry, can't hear you in this thing, but thanks for the duds, though.
Oh, I thought that was Leech.
Don't worry, Emmett. It'll all be over soon.
Wow, they've really got the store locked up tight. I wonder what sick freak they've got in here. Ah! I should have known. Hi, Biff. Looks like your intercom's busted. Just as well. It'd probably be just a bunch of swearing and mixed metaphors anyway. Want out of here, big guy? Guess they don't work. The guard says I'm not supposed to give you any food until you swallow your pill. I'd never get my hand under there.
Do you mind? I'm trying to run a complete personality rebuild on the big man himself here.
And?
And the last thing I need is your stubby little fingers turning Hill Valley's savior into a drooling rutabaga.
Is there a problem over there, citizen?
No problem, ma'am.
Good. Let's get back to it. Increase somatosensory fluids by 17%.
Hi, Biff. Hey, Biff. Guess who your guard is? Peekaboo. Come on, Biff. Just swallow your pill.
Biff should have learned how to cheek a pill.
What?
What are you doing in here?
I can barely understand you.
The next scheduled bathroom break isn't
What?
for another
Oh, nothing.
158 minutes.
I don't even know.
Right.
I can't plug my guitar into that. Hi, Biff. Hi, Biff.
Let me check. You'll never free Citizen Brown unless you get rid of the technician at the controls. Feel like control to be useful. Asking Biff to swallow his pill will provoke a typical response from Bill. Slide the newspaper around.
No improvement, citizen.
I can't plug my guitar into that.
You can find a guitar. Select the guitar. Look, I'm at 27 viewers.
Hi, Biff. Come on, Biff. Just swallow your pill. I'd never get my hand under there.
No, no.
Oh, Biff spit.
Let's roofie this
Hey,
guy.
is that a public display of affection over there?
What? Sorry, it was just a shadow. Stop goofing around and get back to work.
Yes, sir.
Knocking this bitch out.
Jeez, what have they been feeding Biff? Horse
How
tranquilizers?
long has Roman been playing piano?
You, God!
Who, me?
I mean, me?
Yes, you. As you can see, that slacker of a technician is sleeping on the job again. Please be a dear and tend to the Citizen Plus control panel, will you?
Sure.
Okay, Doc, I'm in. Now, how do I get you out of here without turning you into a vegetable?
Are you having problems with the controls, citizen?
Jeez, where's the off button on this thing? Hey, an equalizer. At least, I think it's an equalizer.
Changing the dressing, but you still can't.
Volume. Finally, a word I can understand. Okay, that moved him a few inches. Maybe I can blast him right out the door. I can't plug my guitar into that. I guess that thing pumps smells into the Citizen Plus helmet. don't feel like serenading anyone right now. There's no Jack.
Just let it go, Emmett. When you wake up, you'll be a whole new person.
I don't know what kind of movies they're showing Doc, but I don't think he's enjoying them. I used to think she was a little annoying, but now she's just plain evil.
Shit.
Get back to work.
Yes, ma'am.
I've got to get her out of there.
What up, Hawaii 1104? What up, Hawarif 1104? What up, Major Chronic? What up, Vinny Smalls? And what up, Zelina? Tuning up the volume, not just talk.
What are you doing over there, citizen?
Olfactory? I think I know what that means.
What the?
Looks like the aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
Oh, thank you. I hadn't noticed that. Come on,
How y'all
make
doing
yourself
today?
useful. I'm sorry about the delay, dear. This'd go a lot easier if you just gave up this madness about time machines and altering the past. You should concentrate on the future.
There is no future for us.
You won't think that in a few more hours.
Edna, please, think about the consequences of your actions.
Me? You're the one threatening the social order of Hill Valley with your crazy time machine talk.
I knew Edna would be a bad guy.
What was that? You! What are you doing?
Getting my friend out of here. Okay, that was a little less...
Hey, Odie. Let's invite the, Viv.
dramatic than I had expected. Let's go, Your Honor.
That's great, Chronic.
Attention citizens. This is an Omega-1 priority alert. Potentially disruptive nonconformists are loose in the courthouse. Return to your homes until the situation has been resolved. Have a nice day.
Huh?
Hey, look, it's Vivian. Vivian, how's your day going?
What the heck was Edna doing to you back there?
She was trying to rebuild my personality from the ground up, erasing the parts she didn't like.
Vivian, how's Elder Scrolls? Why do you keep saying mm-hmm?
Hey, it's my mom. Hey.
Don't talk to her. She can give us away.
No offense, Your Honor, but why'd you marry Edna anyway? She's kind of crazy.
Yes, now. But back when we were first dating, her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense of right and wrong. At least, that's how it seemed to me at the time.
Shouldn't we go help?
Once we go back and change history, none of this will ever happen.
I guess. What do we do now?
What song?
Now we wait for the
There are
guys to clear out so
literally,
we can make it
there's literally two guys on my TV right now having sex.
Is Odie watching porn again?
Dad.
No, it's a
Where is the
show.
DeLorean anyway?
Like of a bunch of, it's about a bunch of gay guys.
Clayton Ravine, as in Clara Clayton?
Vivian, why are you playing a commercial through the thing?
Well, Clara's kind of supposed to be your wife, so yeah.
Odie, please don't play copyrighted music. Please, please, please stop. Stop, please.
I got it.
Vivian. Mute. Alright. That probably gives me enough leeway to post it on YouTube.
I guess you're right.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Great. Let's go fix the DeLorean.
I'm afraid I'll have to do that without you, Martin.
What? Why?
Well, from what little I understand of time travel, if you help me rebuild the time machine, your presence in the repair efforts could cause some sort of temporal paradox after we return to 1931.
So what am I supposed to do? Just hang out here in Bizarro Hill Valley until you fix the time machine?
Exactly. But don't worry, if things work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm gone.
Huh.
You know, for a second there, you sounded
my
almost as confused
YouTube
as
is the same as my username on here.
Progress already. See you soon, Martin.
Good luck, Your Honor.
Oh, and you might want to stay off the streets for a few
Sorry, my friend Colin asked. My friend Colin was asking me what was my personal YouTube channel.
Citizen Brown? Emmett?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
He's not coming back, you know.
What are you talking about?
Emmett.
Oh,
without
Odie,
me
did
to guide
Vivian
him,
stop playing the
he's
music?
almost useless.
Yeah.
Before I found
Can
him,
you not hear her?
I muted her.
Why? Oh, well, just
he was
stop
a
playing it.
miserable
So
failure who never
you
finished
can.
anything. But
Now I
with
can.
me
I
to
had you muted because you were playing
inspire him,
copyrighted music.
Look at what we've built.
Well, I did not know.
Yeah, you've inspired him all
Yes,
right.
I did.
Inspired him to turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
Wow.
I wouldn't expect
Sorry,
a
Viv.
delinquent like you to understand.
Not the only inspiration of Doc's life, you know. In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Sweetness. Yeah. Emmett needs discipline to stay focused. He's so easily distracted.
Yeah, thanks, Colin. I didn't know this until she told me right
You
now.
inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time-traveling DeLorean and a flying time train.
Preposterous. Emmett couldn't even build a dog feeder without me to guide him.
Yeah, well, he did that too.
To chat on
Ron,
what?
I'm starting to get a little concerned here.
On what?
Yay.
On what?
It worked.
It came up on what?
Second I'm in the present, the next I'm 6 months in the past.
Fucking Badoo.
6 months? It took you 6 months to repair the time machine?
6 months?
Fuck it, we're playing
Sketchy
something.
deal again.
Where'd y'all meet, Badoo?
Emmett, don't do this. You need help.
Oh, blow it out your exhaust port, dear.
Heck no, I play during thunderstorms. Nothing has happened. Yeah.
Martin, how long have you been waiting for me?
Now that you have the best the freaking surge protectors.
Time circuits to arrive only a couple of seconds after I left. Oh, well, I'm sure there's no need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration on the time circuits.
Well, I have the one where like Well, I have the one that it turns off. It has 10 minutes of battery power.
What's this?
Clothes for a trip.
Yeah, it's that fucking like $200 one.
Oh, my brother just got home.
You didn't think I was going to let you erase the worst mistake of
It's
my life.
raining outside. I don't like it.
Fine, leave.
It's called Vine Camera now? What the fuck?
I run this town.
Oh wow, they changed it.
Time circuit set for August 26, 1931. You ready to go, Your Honor?
Freaking Negan. Supremacy.
Back to the Future is just not the same without the music.
This is where I last saw him. You, teenage you. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Edna.
Ah, luckily, my erstwhile wife was never the type to kiss on a first date. If we work fast and stay focused, we can see to it that our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding stage. Well, will you look at that? The old
Yo, Negan don't mess around. If y'all know what I'm talking about.
Very cool.
I haven't thought about this place in years. The missus made me tear it down. I can say it once. She said the movies were corrupting the younger generation. It was all nonsense, of course. I spent countless evenings here in my youth, and it never turned me into a hoodlum. Say, remember Public Enemy? My, you dirty rat, no good yellow-bellied stool? Never did manage to see Frankenstein, though.
Yeah, he took me off the schedule. Fuck yeah.
You're going to. That's what we're here for, remember?
Right, of course. The film that was
I got
supposed
19
to
viewers
set
right now.
off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspiring with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
But I'm glad I've been trying to gain viewers the honest way instead of the way it used to.
Emmett Brown, and Emmett Brown now erased by the shifting sands of time.
Shit, I used to go into other people's streams and ask people to come see my stream.
Having lived in it for the past 70-plus years, once we get my younger self re-inspired by that movie, nothing will distract him from his proper... Great Scott, will you look at that?
The town square?
It's just like I remember it, only dirtier. Oh, the old courthouse.
Come on now, Doc, you need to go inside and check it out.
Bobby.
First rule of time travel, Doc, never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It could cause reality to collapse or something.
You mean?
Right behind you. Don't peek. Go on. I'll let you know when you're done. And don't forget, you're Carl Sagan.
The billions and billions guy?
The suspected arsonist.
Huh?
Just go with it.
I don't like that.
Sonny!
Get 25 kills as...
How the
fuck you spell that name? Whatever.
Oh, you know, here and there, you're a little hard to pin down yourself. I went looking for you last night, but...
With the scout pistol.
entertaining a beautiful lady. You know, I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you would have escaped Kid on your own.
Kid? Oh, sure, I'm grateful for that, but no, I'm talking about Edna. It's funny to think of now, but until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked one another. Imagine.
Oh, I have a lot of money.
Yeah, well, sometimes first impressions are right. The thing is, you shouldn't let Edna distract you from, you know, the business at hand. Finishing your project for the
Didn't that
expo
motherfucker
and
die?
going
Yeah,
to
he
see
did.
Frankenstein.
I'm far too busy for movies these days. And as for my project,
He
it's
kills
practically
my
done.
son solo.
The rocket car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked a rocket car.
But
more trouble than it's worth. I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do. And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
Social utility? Since when do you care about?
The mental alignment meter is a much more worthy project.
The what?
It was Edna's idea, and she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
Emmett, I'm a little confused here. What day is it?
Why, it's opening day. The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle back to the lab. If Edna catches me dawdling, there'll be heck to pay. Catch you around, Crockett.
October 12th? Doc?
Think of it, it is a bit brisk for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's about
Oh,
to
I
start.
totally
and
locked
Teenage
on
U is
to
already
that.
getting over his head with Edna.
I always did have a tendency to plunge into things.
Let's plunge into the DeLorean and get to the right date.
Jesus. Remember how I was late picking you up in '86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits, and the problem appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we'll find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic age. Or worse, the Mesozoic.
Then we're stuck?
For the time being, I'll look into the problem and see what I can do. In the meantime, you can go to work on the other problem.
Hey, we won.
Right. I'll go to the lab and see if I can talk Teenage U out of...
Impossible. If young me is already as infatuated as you say, you're not going to be able to talk him out of anything. Believe me, I remember. Better to focus on the more clear-headed half of the couple.
Edna, where can I find her?
Where do you think? I'll drive. The DeLorean should still function adequately as a conveyance in the first 3 dimensions.
Oh, wait. I almost fell.
You should stop falling, though. It's not good for your health.
You were right. There she is.
My soon-to-be ex-future wife is nothing if not predictable.
Do I really have to talk to her? I mean, couldn't I just hang out until you fix the time circuits and... I'll talk to her.
Convenient.
Better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
Hey, you! Quit blocking the drive! All Car of the Future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
Why not? Good luck!
Spell it B-R-O-W-N. It's not exactly an obscure name.
I still don't see it on the list. I'm sorry.
Oh, for the love... Let me try this one more time. This is the Hill Valley Science Expo, right?
First annual.
Indeed. The purpose of our fair is to showcase cutting-edge technology.
That's right. And to burnish Hill Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
And yet, you want to exclude the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to, but... Oh, dear.
Mr. Crockett! You do pop up at the oddest times. What are you doing here?
I need to...
Whatever it is, I hope you don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here. His sole function seems to be preventing people from accomplishing their business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a wonder the Tannen gang got as far as they did. Have you seen Emmett?
No.
Then you've heard all about his big breakthrough, the mental alignment meter. Isn't it exciting? And to think, he didn't even realize the import of his discovery until I pointed it out to him. I've never known anyone like him. So oblivious to his own potential.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the longest time, I thought I didn't even like him.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, you know, those gut
Shut
instincts are
the fuck
important.
up.
if you disliked him right off the bat.
Oh, but I didn't know him then. Now I know him inside and out.
Yeah, but...
I appreciate your concerns, Mr. Crockett, but I can take care of myself. I know what I'm looking for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T. That's Emmett Brown. Rhymes with clown, which I'm beginning to think you are.
Just a simple mix-up, I'm sure.
I've no doubt of that.
You said that Emmett fits your bill of requirements for a man.
Yes?
What would that list be exactly?
You'd make a good reporter, Mr. Crockett. You know that? Well, his physical appearance for one thing. Emmett may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's white suit to wear at the expo. Oh, you should see him in it. He looks positively radiant.
Looks good in a suit. Got it.
And he's completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Faithful as a Labrador. Check.
Thirdly, and most important...
Yes?
Well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His own mind map shows him to be a model citizen.
Good brain, I see. And if it turned out that you were mistaken about any of these qualities...
Say, what's your game?
Just curious, just
I'm
trying
assuming
to
he doesn't know
understand
what
the
you look
female
like.
mind.
Well, understand this. I'm not some faint-hearted girl who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment in Emmett. Not money, but I've sunk all my ambitions into him. I'd have to be thoroughly disillusioned before
Vivian,
I'd
just be
call it
like,
quits
hey,
with Emmett.
dude,
Got
fuck
it?
off.
Uh-huh.
Now, Mr.
Be like,
Cub
I don't fuck
Reporter,
with you.
Is there anything else?
Man, I feel like taking a nap.
What the heck is this mental alignment
Oh.
meter of Emmett's?
Oh, it's an absolutely revolutionary invention. Measures a person's affinities, what he's attracted
And
to,
yes,
what
a
he's
lady
repulsed
can
by.
tell someone to fuck off.
Interesting. And it really
Why?
works?
Why?
Well, of course. What's the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or anyway, it works well enough for
Harder.
my purposes.
What? Did you just say harder?
You know Emmett is a model citizen, but you don't know him as well as I do. Did you know
It's
he
not like
once cheated
you're,
some Libyans out of plutonium?
Sound like you were
Plutonium?
calling me?
What would Libyans want
You
with
were like-
plutonium?
Wait, hear
Emmett's
this.
mind map
So I was playing
demonstrates
Star
Hold
Wars.
on, we don't get your
The game ended. If you don't get your
toward
biscuit head
virtue.
looking sounding inside of this freaking
Biscuit.
party right now,
What?
I'm gonna
Me to
hit you.
picture Emmett as a
Anyway.
chick magnet.
What?
The guy who gets the girls'
Look.
motors running.
No, I was
Fucking Busta
Makes
Rhymes
them-
over
Look,
here.
I played a game of Star
mean a
Wars,
sheep?
and then the game ended,
Yeah.
and then it was loading
Well,
up
it's
the
a matter of taste, I
the
suppose,
next
but
game.
when he's
Why
properly
it was
acclimated,
taking
he
so
doesn't
long
have
to
my
load that they kicked
grandfather's
me out
white
because I
suit,
was too
and it
idle.
just
But that
glows.
bitch never loaded.
Too
so what
idle?
the
Flutter a
fuck?
bit just to picture him.
I'm sorry.
This one time, to power one of his science experiments,
Too
Emmett
idle.
hijacked a train.
Please, there
I
hasn't
know
been
I
a
said it
train
wrong.
hijacking in Hill Valley since the days of Mad Dog Town.
That's funny.
Emmett's
The
done a
kid's
lot
like,
of
"Bye."
shady things in his time. My vice principal warned me to stay away from him.
Your vice principal sounds like a dolt.
You say Emmett only has eyes for you?
Absolutely. It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
Well, it's good to hear he's finally settling down.
Yes. Settling down?
You know, ready to stop playing the field, as it were.
Playing the... Oh, you're joking.
But I can't help feeling sorry for him.
Who?
All of Emmett's other girls, now that he's with you.
Please, I think I know Emmett by now. There are no other girls.
I wonder what's gonna happen to Emmett's little black book.
Little Black Book?
Oh, it's legendary. That's what enabled Emmett to become the, Valentino of Hill Valley High. Gee, I wonder if he'd let me have it.
You must think I'm pretty gullible, Mr. Crockett.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Hey, Audie, you seen my Oriole?
You mean this?
Yeah, thanks.
I think I'm gonna have to
She
use the
gets to
hints
come
again.
and go freely, and I'm forced to wait. I love it.
Edna believes Emmett doesn't look at other women. Who else can mean us? Come on. Invisible walls.
The Brown place is on Riverside Drive. Way too far to go on foot. I wonder how Doc's coming with the DeLorean.
Ah, good. You're back. Give me the full report.
She says she likes you because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Dead. She's got me dead to rights. Well, you'll just have to find a way to change her mind. I'll be here if you need any help. Do you need any help?
Edna doesn't seem to care much for Trixie Trotter.
She never could get past the fact that Trixie had been Kid Tannen's Maw.
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. No! After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
Any idea what your teenage self is doing right now?
Unless I miss my guess, he's in the garage frantically working on his latest invention and cursing because he can't quite get it to work. There!
Damn it. Didn't press Y. Press B.
To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who... Oh, hiya, kid.
Hey,
Say,
Doom.
aren't you the fellow who...
Got you to turn on Kid Tannen? You bet.
You look younger without your mustache.
Hey, Doom. I got
That was a dirty
21
trick,
viewers right now.
making me think Kid had gone and iced Artie.
I'm sorry, but it was the only way I could...
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the
viewers.
past. That's my motto. You gotta live for today.
Right.
So what are you doing down here anyway? Do you wish to pull the levers that control the future? At the expo, silly. Technology for a better tomorrow and all that.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
super
that's actually
quiet.
why I'm here. Listen, I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Artie now.
It's not like that. See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, poor schmuck. I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
You see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's got to resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Ah,
Edna might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of Techne, Muse of Progress.
look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So...
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
See you, Trixie.
From this chamber of wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
Trixie won't help unless you make it, unless Edna does something mean to her, and maybe talking to Edna about Trixie.
Back again, Mr. Crockett? What can I help you with?
I was thinking. I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the
I
fashion.
wonder.
Techne, the muse of progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it. Allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that. I won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Lady, she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Oh, these people are impossible.
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and his invention.
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely
Surprise.
bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
That's all the questions I got.
Very
Hey,
well,
look,
then.
there's a piano guy.
How about you? Have you got any questions for me?
No.
Then kindly let me pass.
I'm afraid I can't until I've located your registration form.
Oh, this is absurd!
Hey, pal.
Oh, jeez, this guy again.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing. Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah.
Why not?
Those little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Angry? Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even Kid doesn't know. Stuff that curl your socks.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just... well, it just cheeses me off, you know?
Seriously, this guy's teeth are green.
So what's so, toe curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
Well, under the influence of alcohol, my mom made a pass at me.
Ooh. All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as this.
Seriously.
Is that
Oh, she posed
Trixie?
naked?
Yep.
Damn.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I, have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, what's with your teeth?
My teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seriously, man, what's going on with your teeth?
It's nothing. Nothing. Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
It's these.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
A crate of them fell off the truck while I was unloading it, and I just can't stop eating them. How was I to know they'd turn my teeth green?
Well, the algae part might have been a clue.
Please don't rat me out, Artie, okay? I really need this job.
No problem, but you better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
Have you heard from Kid lately?
We're not exactly on speaking terms these days, on account of our varying degrees of incarceration.
Shouldn't you be in jail with the rest of Kid's gang?
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself and I...
Sang like a canary.
I prefer to think of it as
Snitch.
exhibiting an admirable sense of self-preservation.
Hang loose, pal.
Talk funny, mister.
Oh, the algae cakes would be for Doc Brown.
You might want to take a look at this.
in the world would I be interested in... Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse has been inspiring more than progress.
Most definitely.
Oh, no,
Handsome
no.
Jack does
What are you
not know
doing with
what's
a
gonna
dirty
hit him.
postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill
I
Valley...
don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her past doesn't matter to...
This guy seems like a cuck.
Trixie?
What is it, Artie?
You know I don't like
A
to
cuck?
cry.
A
What
cook?
state did you grow up
Or
in?
cock?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's
Those are
hostess
people.
must be a U.S. citizen.
People do weird
so
things
if you're really
Yep.
a Canadian,
I'm being fired?
for money
Firing me?
I don't want to.
and fame.
Why does he have something? Oh, she's a Canadian.
Well, I'm glad somebody's
Canadian?
listening to reason.
Yeah.
I'm Canadian. No one's a Canadian. No one's a better Canadian than me.
Doom, where's Winnipeg at?
Let's talk.
Or do you live near
Winnipeg
Winnipeg?
is...
Trixie?
I'll do it. I'll make that blue-nosed bitty eat her heart out.
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But
up...
we gotta do it
But-
my way.
Hey,
I'm no
Doom.
good with improvising, and I ain't
I haven't
gonna
went there,
memorize no lines.
but I know where it is
but I
on
was in
a
his
map.
play once.
Does
The color
Toronto,
makes
is it a fun city, or have you been
Figure I
there?
could lift a scene from that.
Haven't been there.
Only
Aw.
I need a few props.
I live in the country.
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know.
I'm afraid of the
probably.
world.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
And the world is scary. It's not like butterflies or rainbows.
It's raining again. It's raining really hard. Wait, what?
Oh,
Have you figured out what's
like
wrong
your
with the time
ex.
circuits?
Ooh,
Not sure.
that gotta be painful.
It seems to me to be a simple
Oh.
wiring issue, but I'm double checking to make sure.
Shut
All the equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I
Wow,
could borrow
Viv.
the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know.
What?
Time circuits.
He's a
Listen,
piano
promise,
player,
I
so
won't
he
take it to
probably can.
88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it
Sorry,
passes the test,
Odie,
I'll let you
don't be
borrow
mad at me.
Ooh.
It worked. Didn't
Hey.
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept it out of sight. By the time I
Hey, you
was
better watch out for
entirely
this
awake,
bully.
I stopped by the
Whatever
hardware store
thing
and bought
needs to
part
rip
of
your eyes out.
Then I'm home now.
What?
a diagnostic device. See, I
Oh,
plug it into
you're
the
home
flash
now?
circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I need to understand
Okay,
the
there's
scope
a
of the
dead guy
problem.
sitting on that couch.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
Ooh, I can talk to Cue Ball.
What the hell?
Just be like, oh, get the fuck out of here.
Man, so I killed you 10, 20 times. Get over it.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, good. He's back.
What kind of stuff
I
they
don't
got
need
you hauling
to.
here?
I
How
don't
the
need
heck
to
would
know
I
you.
Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Is it that person who you said
had
doesn't
trouble,
know how to
Cue Ball.
properly
That's
text?
what I'm trying to do.
No keys. I'll have to
Oh.
find my wheels somewhere else.
New wheels. There's a familiar set of
I used to use kick, but I used to use that.
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality at House Hardware. Artificial rainbow. Reassuring all cities and people.
Yeah, that guy is probably not the brightest. He's losing some brain cells. Or girl.
And what better excursion than a pleasure ride in this elevated super train of tomorrow?
I don't even know what that is. So. Oh, okay.
I wonder if that has a massage setting.
More understandable now.
The century looks bright for our residents will want to venture forth into the future for a better excursion.
Whoa.
Of mankind. Press a button. It's our memorable town square rainstorm going to be.
Oh, cool. 1 gold coin.
Valley's thirsty crowd. The form looks strange and new. The function remains.
My future wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Wait, what
Miss
did he
Strickland, I was just...
How did he open that door?
It's no
He
skin off
pressed
my
on
nose.
boxes.
Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I better go see what's
Okay,
keeping him.
Clapjack is crazy.
I'll go check
Or
on
I'm
him for you.
crazy.
I was just heading there anyway.
No, you weren't. The last thing he needs is another distraction at the 11th hour.
But...
Tut, tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you shaved off your hair, but Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you if
The
I
robot doesn't even know where he's going.
Sure, it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interest. You see,
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
Protect you?
I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
Can I use you as a bullet shield? Wait, none of these things do bullets. But I do.
Voila!
Say, pretty snazzy for a phony rock. Gimme. Keep that up and I may take a real shine to ya.
I'd rather you take a fake shine to Emmett.
I'm working on it. How about the furs in the photo album?
I'll get him to you.
If you don't get your eye back,
Hang on, Emmett.
you'll just be
Ready
blind.
For a big breakup.
And still running into things. You just tripped on your own.
Emmett?
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing
Wow,
here?
he just made a
Nothing
mom
criminal, I
joke.
assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the Expo. The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see now what's next. Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
No.
Yeah, she wanted
It's
to
me
come herself,
picking off the
but...
weak.
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now. In love with the woman of my dreams. And a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
I'm gonna go break his thing. Ugh. What the fuck is this fucking house of maze?
What's this?
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
Not really.
Crazy.
How does the mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey!
The test subject wears this mind mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
Uh-huh.
When I turn on the mind mapping helmet
I'm
with
totally
this radio
ready to
switch,
take on the world.
subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that?
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
I heard your voice, wink.
To you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Hooligan.
Layabout? Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
Cool.
Ooh, I like the new gun
That button
physics.
advances the slides during the mind mapping test. It only works while the test is running.
Because I love when things
I'd be
tick
careful
back
of
and
that if I
forth
were you.
when shooting.
Well, the rocket fuel experiment must have stripped one of the teeth in the hand crank. As a consequence, if you
Doesn't
turn it
make
for
me
more than 10
dizzy at
seconds,
all.
Whoa! Sends out an electric shock.
Just slaughtered him. You put enough bullets in someone's head.
I Don't Care by Trixie Trotter?
Edna doesn't approve of that sort of music, but I find it very soothing. Oh.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the
I can't. Surgery. I can't even see that word. Stop pitting things. Let's cut through it.
Okay, so now we can use this.
Ah, that's the stuff.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may
Oh,
or may not mean
so the
offense,
zapping gets in red.
See, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what people think of me.
Give me all your money. That's all I need. Why do you sound Mexican?
Keep him in the red.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the
Mate with Sir Hammerlot.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what people think of me.
I could put your eye in. For a small fee. What's happening? Wow.
People just need to accept what happened and get over it.
What's this typewriter do again?
During a mental alignment test, it takes messages from the mind map helmet and turns them into punch cards. Like the one for Mr. Tannen over there.
Seems complicated.
Actually, it was all rather easy to put together. Once Edna gave me the idea.
Sounds to me like you should be working on harder problems then.
What? Sorry, I've got to get back to work.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps. Ew.
Oh.
How goes the bacteria farm?
Not so hot. The bacteria have kind of gotten out of control. I had to put a clamp on the nitrogen tube to keep the stench from flooding the lab.
You want my...
So when it's turned on, that helmet can really read your mind?
Not really. It's actually a little more than a simple Wheatstone bridge, measuring galvanic skin responses to various sensory stimuli.
Like those pictures you showed me?
Precisely. The theory is that good citizens will have positive reactions to positive figures, while bad citizens will have positive reactions to negative figures, and so on.
And it really works?
So
I can
far.
kill them.
Emmett's invention makes him out to be a model citizen, huh? Well, we'll just see about that. The mind of a degenerate criminal.
This kid Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
You can tell he's a criminal just by looking at this?
No, but when it's fed into
Get
the mental
this.
alignment meter...
Weird.
Weird nothing. It's science.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one. Tannen's mind map. If Emmett's map looked like this, I bet Edna wouldn't think he's such a model citizen. Hey Emmett, got a sec?
Why, yes. In fact, I've got several.
So, you and Edna, how serious are you guys?
Well, we both enjoy a good joke every now and then, but I'd say on the whole we're fairly serious people. Why do you ask?
No. What I mean is, how serious is your relationship?
Oh, well, as a scientist, I can't state this with 100%
Sir
confidence,
Hamlet.
but I'm provisionally certain that I'm head over heels in love.
Really? With Edna?
What can I say? She's my muse. In the weeks since we've been courting, she's given me so many wonderful ideas.
What do you say we take a break for a couple of hours and go see a movie?
Couple of hours?
Actually, it may be more like 70 minutes.
I haven't got a couple of hours. I still got all these mind maps to sort, and the MAM's wiring is still giving me fits, and...
Give the
I
robot
get it, you're
die.
busy.
Wow, that looks so easy, and he just hits it.
What's with the new threads?
You like them?
You look like Colonel Sanders.
Flapjack just called me
Never
ugly.
mind.
Edna gave them to me.
How do I
She
take
says
that?
my usual clothes don't have enough zing for a public exhibition.
You could always trust a gun at your side.
Busy. Why don't we
Bite
talk
my
later?
butt.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Not literally. 'Cause I don't think my butt tastes that great.
Careful. Don't let all the flavor escape.
So all the good people go need to be bad.
What you all need is to believe in Trump.
Ew.
Essie.
That smells good.
Almost dead? I can fix that.
Ew.
This one would be Trixie. So then,
Once the expo's over, I'll need to upgrade the mental alignment. That smells good.
record player.
Oh.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what people
Hey, Emma, I think your mind map test is broken.
Got it.
Oh. Well, that switch just keeps shorting out on me. No time to fix it now. I'll have to take care of it at the expo.
Looks like I'm not going to be doing any more mind maps. I guess I'll test this out and hope for the best. Bingo.
Got it.
Now Emmett's mind map is as bad as Tannen's. Now all I have to do is swap this out with Emmett's original mind map, and Emmett's own machine will do him in. Okay, Emmett. Get ready to meet the new you.
Hey!
What?
I almost left behind my mind map card. We're gonna show it off at the expo as a rare example of a model citizen.
How the fuck did he not notice that?
She might kill you anyway when she gets a look at that mind map. Once Emmett gets to the expo, I'll try to figure out
Guys,
how to
basically,
get him to put his card in the mental alignment meter. But for now, I better concentrate on making Emmett a slob who cheats on his girlfriend.
You make the good things bad and the bad things good.
What's this?
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
Accounting doesn't enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you mind disposing of it on your way out?
Sure. Hey there, you stinky little bacteria. Hey, Emmett, need a snack?
Desperately. What is it?
Some sort of algae cake. It's supposed to be nutritious.
Oh, I've heard of these. Oh, they better be really nutritious.
Hey, Emmett, I've got a... Whoa! Whoops.
What the heck?
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Your suit's ruined. Edna's gonna be royally PO'd.
Wrong.
What?
When Edna gave me this suit, I realized that the probability of me keeping it clean was infinitesimally remote, so I spent a few hours whipping up this.
Whoa!
Damn.
What was that?
A chemical compound capable of wiping the grime off any surface.
Damn it, you'll make a fortune.
Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. Due to an inherent instability in its molecular makeup, after 12 hours, the cleanser's component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-shredding enzymes, rendering it unsuitable for commercial use.
Wait a minute, does that mean your suit's gonna dissolve in 12 hours?
Hey, gods, no. The solution dissipates into the air after it's applied. But it does mean that after this batch of cleanser ages another 11 hours and 53 minutes, it would eat away this suit faster than 1,000 starving moths. And that would be a crisis of unimaginable proportions.
Why?
Because this suit belongs to Edna's grandfather, who wore it on his wedding day. Poor guy was gunned down just a few years later.
Emmett?
Well, enough wool gathering. Back to work.
Don't want to get that covered in any messy oil. That cleanser doesn't seem very portable.
It isn't, but this is.
Perfume bottle?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, it's a perfume bottle, but inside is a concentrated dose of my all-purpose cleanser. With a little luck, this should last me through the next 12 hours before its component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-destroying enzymes.
Clever.
I'm stealing that.
I died, dang it.
What?
Sorry, I thought I saw a tarantula.
So now I know what to use it for.
I was just thinking about the future. All that talk about Edna's grandfather made me realize something.
Please let it be something about lightning.
Life can be short, sometimes brutally so. So why not seize the day and grab your happiness while you can?
I'm not
Carpe
sure I
diem.
like where this is going.
I was saving this for next Valentine's Day, but why should I? I know what I want.
Emmett, no.
I'm gonna ask Edna to marry me. Right now.
No.
Oh, right. I'll wait until tonight at the expo. It'll be much more romantic that way. Just think. By this time tomorrow, Edna and I will be engaged and will be the toast of the scientific community. And I owe it all to you.
You're welcome. Hey, Emmett, I've got to go out for a while.
I thought Edna sent you to make sure I wasn't getting distracted.
Oh, you'll be fine. Furs donated by Lamont's House of Ermine. At least they're going to a good cause. They're stuck tight in this tar. It's a good thing I did this before Emmett's 12-hour time limit, or the cleanser might have dissolved the fur. I already sprayed him. Let's slip out of those furs, shall we? Hey, Trixie. Are these furs good enough?
Well, they're a little ratty, but, they'll work. Now bring me that photo album, and we'll be in business.
I don't know where the photo album is. Oh.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but I wouldn't get her to break up with my friend
The
Emmett.
hell?
Oh, right.
So, you got everything you need
don't
for
know
your
how to
big
interpret
scene?
that.
I'm working on it. Now bring me that photo album, and we'll be in business.
Hi, Trix.
Oh,
the hell?
hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but
Guys,
I wouldn't get her to break up with my
can
friend
y'all
Emmett.
like translate that?
Right.
So, you got everything you
Trans
need for your
like
big
what?
scene?
What?
I'm talking to the viewers.
Now bring me that photo album, and we'll be in
Just
business.
something this one lady said kind of confused me. I really don't know
What
how
lady?
to. It's on this lady on NPC on the
Answer
game.
it.
I'm at my wit's end. My portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula's disappeared.
Can't you make more?
There's no time.
Don't worry, I'm sure it'll turn up soon.
Good.
What lady?
There's no way in God's green earth
Just
that
the lady
I'm
on the
heading to
game.
that expo without it.
Emmett's helmet can tell how someone's reacting to the pictures he projects on the wall. I wonder if it would react to something other than pictures. Emmett?
Yeah?
How are things between you and your father? I'm kind of surprised he hasn't torn down your lab yet.
He's still angry
Yeah,
with
I'm
me
just gonna
and
beat you
threatening
up.
to cut me out of his will, but I'm hoping that
Thanks,
the
Jay.
potential of my mental alignment
That
will win him over.
that very much helps me. I thought that meant something else.
You can't marry Edna.
Why not?
There's someone better out there. Trust me.
I know you mean well, but look at me. I'm an awkward teenager with poor social skills and a predilection for prattling on about obscure scientific minutiae. Frankly, it's a miracle that one woman has found me desirable. It could be decades
What up,
before another
Adzing?
one
What up,
comes
Banter
along.
Train? What up, Glasden Blazed? What up, Like and Herb? And the Mr. J, how you doing?
You got the herb? Oh, I'm just kidding.
Let's just drop it.
Fine.
You get
Oh,
back to
man,
work.
I
We'll-
thought you were
we'll
about to
catch
say
up later.
something else.
Thanks.
I thought you were gonna say, "Well, I feel blessed." I thought you were gonna say something like that. I don't know. I don't. Shut the fuck up.
Could we watch Frankenstein on this?
Sorry, Sonny, but I need this projector to
You
trigger
guys will
positive
be
and negative visual
okay.
stimuli
It'll
for my
be
mental
okay.
alignment tests. Besides, a movie like Frankenstein should really be watched on a big screen, don't you think?
Oh, there it is.
And whip.
What's this?
That's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The
Dab.
scientist that
Dab.
caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
Dun, dun, dun.
You look a little
Game's that?
constipated.
What?
Got
Edna
this.
said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Heavy.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
What?
Is that a remix of it?
I got an idea.
Yeah.
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea.
Oh wait,
She's got a
Vivi, you
better eye
know
for
how
these
you
things
were
than I do
playing
anyway.
the
Thanks,
Kahoot
pal.
one?
Don't mention it.
Wait. Fuck, where is it? Hold on, I need to find it. Hold on.
Doom, you should have been there when we were playing that the card game this morning.
Hearthstone?
No. The one that's on the
What?
computer. The Card Czar one.
Problem about that?
It'll be safe in there.
I see.
Hey, Doc.
I got this, Vivian.
Mr.
I got
Sagan.
this. Wait,
Excuse me a moment, Miss Strickland.
wait.
I've got a neutralizer. How's the plan proceeding on your end?
Got that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah. What am I supposed to look for again?
A signal that is done evaluating the time circuits. The analysis can take a while.
Take
Be
that
sure to let me know
fist.
when the light turns green, and I'll
Somewhere
take it
you
out for
don't
another
need
test
it.
run.
I don't know. It definitely does not sound catchy.
I brought him its photo album like you asked.
Let's see. Gee, he's not bad looking. In an egghead kind of way.
Remember, I don't want she's seducing him for real.
I ain't a cradle robber, kiddo.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long, he won't.
Great.
What do I do now? Too bad you don't have to, or do you? What happens every time?
Doc said to tell him when the light on his diagnostic thingy went green. Hey, the light's green. That means Doc could take the DeLorean out again. Can I talk to you a minute, Miss Strickland?
Surely. Excuse us a moment.
It's like this. That's all the questions I got.
Very well then.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear. Yes?
The most interesting things he ever
That gizmo you've got
did.
hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's gone green.
Wonderful. If the systems check out, I should be able to take it for another test run. I've got to run a short errand, Miss Strickland. I suggest you think about what I've been saying.
Oh, I will.
When did you land this time?
9 hours and 37 minutes ago.
Ouch.
Frankly, it started to get a little difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests, and we'll see what we find.
Doc's trip aged the formula a few hours. Not enough to turn it to acid, though. No green light yet. Nope. No green light yet. Nope. No green light yet.
Ugh.
Hey, the light's green.
Fine.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear.
Not at all, Mr. Sagan. Take your time.
Much obliged, Miss Strickland. Yes?
Your chronometer's gone green.
There's a bareback.
Excellent. This one is a success. I'm sorry to desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
Any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. Chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the technical shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great.
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the whole process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm storing in there, you can... Uh-oh. Where did it go?
The lab!
You better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Age to perfection. Hey, Emmett, I'm back.
Oh my!
You know, I thought you were coming down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
Oh, she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind fresh.
Time's up, dear. Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
Now, Mr. Crockett, what can I do for you?
Mr. Sagan says he needs to talk to you back at the high school.
He does? Whatever for?
He says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime. Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll muddle through.
Try to keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Don't I wish?
I can't wait till I get big on this.
There There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash.
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh well.
Are you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you know. Well, some of the ingredients grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized polycarbonate
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll wait until you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be.
Well, that's about it.
It is?
Yep. As soon as I get all this stuff loaded into the truck, I'll be ready for the expo. Want to lend me a hand?
How about I go tell Edna you're coming? I'll, get her ready for you to pop the question.
I'm tired.
Good thinking. Go on ahead. I'll meet you there.
I really hope this works.
Try not to die, guys.
Marty!
Doc!
All I said, not to die.
What happened?
What time is it?
It's almost time for the opening ceremony.
Well, I said not to
Oh,
die.
jeez. I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out.
It's your
when it all
choice.
comes together, Edna will think you're the
Not
worst guy
mine.
in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean? Oh. You got the time circuits fixed.
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over, and in the timeline you're from.
The right timeline?
Yes. I've got a wife.
A great wife. Clara, and kids, and a dog, and a bitchin' time train, and...
And Edna? How does her story turn out? How does she end up?
Oh, well, Edna ends up... She's doing great. She's got a full life, lots of friends, always busy.
She's got a fellow?
Sure, lots of them.
Lots of them? She's a tramp?
No, what I meant to say was...
Let's start over. How does Edna end up?
You're not really supposed to know these things in advance. It's bad luck.
But you told me how my story turns out.
Yeah, but...
And it's not as if I'll be in a position to do anything about it once my younger counterpart's destiny has shifted. I imagine I'll be folded into the new timeline, and I'll probably lose all memory of the old one.
Maybe.
So tell me, just to satisfy my curiosity.
Is it time to stop? Don't worry.
To be honest, she ends up
Be
kinda
happy now.
sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most of her time yelling out her window at people, and collecting newspapers, and living in the past.
I see. Perhaps we've been going about this problem the wrong way. Do we really have to completely obliterate my timeline so we can restore yours?
Doc?
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds. I could be with Edna, but it could be a little bit, more healthy.
Can you hear yourself? Do you know what you're saying? Let me remind you. Doc, she tried to erase your brain.
Oh, she was terrible, no argument.
You could still smell the sadness on it.
But she started out with such pure intention.
So did Nero. I don't believe this.
All I'm saying is, let's stop and take a breath. This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we can find a third way. One where everybody wins. What do you think?
No, I'm sorry, Doc. I can't go along with what you're saying. You don't
You
belong
ain't the
with
real
Edna.
So
doctor.
you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes.
Basically, yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
Where are you going?
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overriding me?
Should I get the shotgun or the sniper rifle? I think the shotgun would be better.
Hey, Emmett, what's keeping you?
Yo, hello, Sonny. I guess I've got a mild case of stage fright.
I bought
I'm about to
Borderlands.
do my big scene, you know. No telling how Edna's gonna react.
You've, got something on your suit.
Oh, so I have. Anti-stain formula, work your magic.
Emmett!
Just in the nick of time. Step back now. We're gonna need a little space here.
Oh, aren't you a vision? Like something that descended from the heavens.
Yes, I'm feeling a bit elevated at the moment. There's something I've just gotta ask you.
Wait, your tie's a bit crooked.
I've been holding it inside for weeks now, and I've simply gotta get it off my chest.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
My grandfather's suit!
My formula!
Oh.
Look! Turn your head! I'll be right back, and we can try this all over again.
It's Lathrop Brown!
Huh?
Trixie Trotter! How do you know this woman?
I don't! I mean, I listened to some of her records, and I may have taken a picture or two of her, but I...
Go on! Deny to the world that you know me. Perhaps it is true, but I know you all too well.
What is going on here?
You rich boys are all alike. You think material possessions can compensate for a broken heart. Well, you can take back your furs, and take back this gaudy diamond,
Ouch!
too! I don't need your expensive presents. I need you. And more importantly, little Emmett Jr. needs you.
Well,
Edna, I...
don't Edna me. Apparently you are not the man I took you for.
But I am, see? The mental alignment meter proves it. I am the man you fell in love with.
Let me see that card. I should have known. A degenerate criminal.
What?
Get out of my sight! I never want to see you again!
That was rough, Emmett. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay. You and me can... Emmett?
That went off great, huh?
Yeah. Maybe too great.
Okay, now I have to kill a midget
Damn it!
who rides a Billy Mon, or big giant ape. What is worse?
Is he gonna try to kill himself?
Go away.
Come on! Where are you? I'm sorry you had to go through that scene at the expo. Things didn't work out the way you expected.
Save and
but
quit.
everything's gonna turn out okay. See, I know how this story turns out, and...
Good night, guys.
Story is over.
What up, King Monkey? How you doing?
Stay there, Emmett! Don't throw away your future!
I don't have any future. They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. Stop! What are you doing up here?
Don't jump!
I wasn't gonna jump.
Then what do you...
This is where I come when I want to think.
Oh.
When I want to be alone.
Oh. What are you thinking about?
Can't you take a hint? I don't want you here. I don't need you.
You don't know what you need.
And you do?
As a matter of fact, yeah. You need... to get some perspective. Think about it. All the people who have it even worse than you. For instance, Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein. I tell you that my very life force is drained away, and you want to talk about Hollywood monster movies.
It's a very inspirational monster movie. Especially the scene where they bring the monster to life. There's this big gurney that lifts him up into the air, and see, there's this wild storm going on, and lightning crashing everywhere. It's amazing. And you just gotta see it, Emmett. It'll change your life.
Look at my helmet. Which light is flashing?
Yellow.
Apathy. I don't care about movies. I don't care about anything anymore, and I never will.
Don't give me that. You care. You still care about inventing things.
Inventing is overrated. 99% hype, 10% fraud. Name one invention that ever did anybody any good.
How about... Think about Edison and the light bulb. That was a great invention.
Yeah, might have been. If there was anything in this miserable world worth illuminating.
The automobile was a great invention, right? You love cars.
Yes. If I'm lucky, I may be struck by one today.
The telephone. Think how that invention has revolutionized the whole world.
Yes. Now a person can be rejected long distance.
Help me out here.
You're getting on my nerves, Crockett. At least you would be if I still cared about anything.
We're all depending on you to pull it together. Why? You're gonna put Hill Valley on the map.
Oh, please. My greatest fear is that I'll end up frittering my life away in this miserable town.
Me? Care about me, Doc.
You?
Yeah.
You did this to me.
Did what?
I was perfectly content drudging away in my dad's law office. You show up out of nowhere, get me all excited about inventing, and disappear. 2 months later, you show up again, you trick me into making a hero out of myself and getting involved with Edna Strickland. Then you appear a third time and pretend to be my friend just so you can yank the rug out from under me and send me sprawling into the dirt.
Okay, I can work with that.
I love you, Sonny Crockett. Or is that even your real name?
Marty. My name is Marty.
Oh, so everything you've told me's been a lie.
More or less.
Why? Why did you ruin my life?
Edna was no good for you. She was leading you down the wrong path.
I see. You had my best interests at heart.
Yeah.
Just like my father.
Oh, but there's more to it, see. Your father doesn't know your true path.
And you do?
Yes!
How is it that I could create a mental alignment meter and yet fail to realize that you are completely delusional? Oh, what does it matter? The world is absurd.
No, I know exactly what I'm doing. See, I know this may sound crazy, but you gotta listen. In 1985, you're gonna invent a time machine.
You're right. It sounds crazy.
I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from. In 1985, you're gonna invent a time machine.
You're right. It sounds crazy.
I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from. I did it for fun.
You ruined my life for fun?
Yeah, that's how I get my kicks.
You bastard. And all that time you spent building up my dreams, telling me I was gonna be a great scientist.
Don't stop dreaming. You are gonna be a great scientist.
Your flattery doesn't work anymore.
What a laugh. Dreams are only for people with guts enough to follow them.
You're saying I don't have guts?
You? Look at you.
What do you know? A person like you? You don't know the first thing about me. I have more dreams in my little finger than you'll ever have.
Hey, daydreams don't count.
Daydreams? That's what they said to Edison. That's what they said to Einstein. That's what they said to
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah, and look what they accomplished. I'm sick of people telling me what I can and can't do. First my father, then Edna, now you. Listen to me, good. From now on, I'm living my life my way. I'm taking my own advice and I'm following my own ideas. My ideas. Do you hear me? My ideas. Scott, I've got it.
Got what?
Solution. My invention. I know how to make it work.
Mental alignment meter?
No, my airborne personal transport device.
The rocket car?
Not rockets at all. That was my mistake. The basic idea was sound, but the propulsion system was unworkable. Lightning. Lightning. Suddenly the answer is clear. It came to me all at once. Like
a bolt of lightning?
Exactly. Static electricity. Super ionized static electricity powering the asynchronous oscillation of frictionless plates inside the... What's this stupid thing doing on my head?
Emmett, you're you again.
Here I've been wasting my time with silly mind-reading tricks when there's serious science to be done. And the expo begins at 8.
Let's get the hell out of here before anything else happens.
What?
I said, let's get out of here before anything... The expo's already started. Emmett!
What?
Got anything useful on you?
Only my wallet. Oh, and this portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Don't!
I'm sorry I had to get you so upset. See, I figured you needed to...
Forget it! This isn't the time for long-winded explanations.
Can you climb up?
I'm afraid I can't find a convenient purchase for my upper limbs.
What?
No handhold.
I'll help you finish your new invention.
Great! The first step is to get me down from here.
Got any ideas for me?
I think I used up my quota for the day.
Hang in there.
Very funny.
Emmett's solution. This stuff's dangerous. Emmett's helmet. I don't think he needs it now. I can't undo the knot. That's not gonna help Emmett. Hold on!
I wasn't planning on doing anything else.
Then you go back and forth.
Gotcha!
Let's get out of here.
Man, they're stuck!
Do something before we're crushed! What are you doing?
Trust me! Hold on!
What did you say your name was again?
Marty!
Marty? Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Tungsten. The catalyst will need to be made out of tungsten, given the temperature of the converter will no doubt be intense. We'll have to harvest the filaments from all the light bulbs in my house.
Your invention? You think you can finish it before the end of the expo?
Think? I've got to. My future depends on it.
Then let's go.
Of course, the oscillating plates will need to be calibrated precisely. Even the slightest misalignment could cause the magnetic field to fluctuate in intensity, leading to sudden shifts in polarity. The results could conceivably be catastrophic.
Who cares?
I thought exactly. Science should be messy and unpredictable, or else where's the fun of it?
Need a lift?
Mr. Sagan, got the kinks worked out of your car of the future?
Not all of them, but at least the DeLorean's mundane terrestrial functionality remains intact.
As usual, I have not the slightest idea what you're talking about. In fact, you remind me of someone I used to...
There, my dear, don't worry. I'm sure we'll all turn out well in the end.
Maybe for everyone else, but I suddenly feel very much like someone who's going to be alone and unloved for a very long time. Maybe I should get a cat.
Nonsense. I can state with nearly 100% certainty that you're going to have a long and fulfilling life.
How can you know that?
I think you'll find I know almost everything worth knowing about you and young Emmett and his friends. Tell me, how much do you know about Sonny Crockett? Let me explain it again. I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable. It was science. She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. If Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Doc.
Alright guys, this is where my playthrough of Back to the Future ends. Y'all have a good day, sleep well, and see y'all tomorrow, when I will finish this.